Hi, welcome today to the Healthy Teeth Workshop, brought to you by CavityFight.org. I will be your teacher today. My name is Melissa Heil. Thank you so much for coming. These little feet are a picture that reminds me of the first time I held my oldest little boy in my hands. I remember thinking that there was nothing he couldn't do, that the sky was the limit, and that was a lot of burden on my shoulders. They don't come with a manual, even though in an instant these little people become our whole world. There is nothing that we won't do for them. You're here today because you are a parent, because you have children, and because you want to learn more about how to keep them healthy. Well, you are in the right place. The first thing we're going to talk about today is when to start with our oral habits, with our oral health. Start early. You can start before their first tooth even comes through their cute little gums. Toothbrushes are actually great teethers. I mean, if you think about it, toothbrushes are kind of weird. They have these bristles on them that are an interesting texture. And if you were to try to make these habits later in life, they might be something that would be put off by children who have high oral sensitivity. They use their mouth to explore their worlds when they're little, so get them used to those toothbrushes early, especially as they're getting those teeth. They can just chew away. You'll want to remember when you first start out brushing teeth, with these tiny guys, you want to use toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride. The reason for that is because in some areas of the United States, there is fluoride in the water. And if you give your little ones too much fluoride, it isn't good for them. So you want to be able to regulate that. And by regulating it, you just use toothpaste without fluoride. They're too little when you first start at this age to spit, so you don't know how much they're ingesting. If you talk to your dentist or your pediatrician, they can help recommend a fluoride supplement that will help with the teeth, the development of the teeth. Which brings me to my next point, which is that fluoride has been proven to be something that can help develop teeth and make them strong so that they are more cavity resistant. This is a controversial topic, so you decide if that's right for you. You want to just help them brush their teeth morning and night at the same time you brush. And maybe you're not a pro at doing it every morning or every night, but maybe that's a habit you guys could make to do together. A good excuse to spend some time together. This cute little girl is starting to brush all by herself. By the time you're her age, you hopefully will have made it a habit. Now, kids they don't have the dexterity in their hands until they're about 6 years old to brush by themselves. And even then, we as parents should be helping to make sure they're getting all the areas. But lots of kids are really excited to brush their teeth, especially when you make it fun. Making it fun is easy when you sing songs or make it a game. And kids love having something that they can do on their own. So sometimes with my own kids, I'll tell them that I get to brush first and then they get to brush, or they get to brush first and then I get to help finish. Now here's a fun picture. We always want to remember to floss. I mean, if this monkey can do it, anyone can do it, right? Remember to floss. Most cavities are found between the teeth. They develop there where the teeth touch each other. It's a great place for the bacteria in your mouth to live, so that's why it happens there. Flossing disrupts the bacterial cycle that causes the cavities, so flossing is a very important thing to do at least once a day. Another thing you should start doing, some people even take their kids in as early as their first teeth come in, are regular dental visits. The ADA, or American Dental Association, recommends once every 6 months with x-rays and a tooth cleaning for everyone. This helps prevent the growth of cavities into bigger cavities that end up affecting us for the rest of our lives. So yet again, if you can start these habits early in their life, then you will be setting them up for success for their whole life. Now we have to start somewhere. Maybe you just experiment with what toothpaste you like. We're all in a different place. So maybe first start out with finding a flavor of toothpaste you and your kids love and try to brush together once a day. I know you can do it. I'm confident you can do it. And I know that if you if you start these habits young, you will just be helping them have great oral habits and great health for the rest of their lives. Thanks for coming, and I hope you learned something. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to us at cavityfight.org.